decades in India and around the world, playing for celebrities and the like. But the date he'll never forget, March 23rd, 2020.
My fever went up to about 103, 104. That's when we had an idea something was wrong. We went into the ER. They admitted me, and they tested me, and I was positive.
He had COVID-19 and was put on a ventilator for 2 weeks with round-the-clock medical care.
I heard they were playing my music over and over, just talking to me and little things like that.
Yes.
In April, his longtime friend and singer Stacey McCracken organized a drive-by prayer vigil outside of IU North.
They told me it was over 200 people or 200 cars or whatever out there, put out flags and notes.
Stepp was in a coma for 2 weeks.
I don't really remember a lot of things about when I did come out. I didn't know who I was, where I was, what I was doing, almost anything. And it took me a couple of days even to get my bearings.
His sister-in-law, Danita, tested positive for coronavirus, and so did his wife, Sheena.
I had no idea when I was in ICU. My wife was on the 5th floor at IU North, and she was in the hospital for 4 days.
After 30 days at IU North, the spirited music of clapping and cheers echoed from the 5th floor of his room down to the ICU and PCU floors and out the door.
Had me on the stretcher, and everybody that treated me wanted to see me.
As staff celebrated the release of who they now call their miracle patient.
Excuse me, get almost 3 stairs spies.
I have to. I can only stand up for a few minutes.
And he couldn't believe that from each street corner and sidewalk,
Thanks for everything, man.
neighbors showed their love when he returned home.
And my neighbors are just, they're so fantastic.
Rodney prays for the thousands of people who have died from COVID-19
You don't want it. If this thing gets a hold of you, they might not let go.
and thanks God for the comeback to testify about his goodness and grace. And eventually stepping back into the limelight with the Flying Toasters and this Stepping Out band with new music from a new perspective.
That song is coming. It's definitely coming.
Oh, Rodney, thank you so much for sharing your story. I know many of you all at home, you have probably heard of him and heard his music live at the Jazz Kitchen and elsewhere. He is just phenomenal, and we're so happy that he's doing okay. Now, he still continues to stay at home. He's still doing home health therapy as well as rehab, and he also has dialysis 3 times a week to help improve his kidneys that were really pretty much destroyed during the COVID-19 pandemic that he was going through. Now, if you have a COVID-19 related story of resiliency and inspiration, please send me an email, share that story with me so we can share it with the rest of our community here across Central Indiana. Just email me at WTHR.com/thecomeback. And Rodney, we are still pulling for you, and we cannot wait for you to get back on that keyboard. Right, guys?
Andrea, I love the video of him being wheeled out and all those healthcare workers cheering for him. What a beautiful scene that was. That was awesome.
I know. Yes. It just gives you goosebumps.
It does give you
And again, he is their miracle worker. He was one of the very first patients. Yeah, one of the very first patients with the coronavirus. And here he is. He's a walking survivor.
Love that story. All right, Angela, we're keeping a close eye.